In today's show, we got a brand new Sega Genesis and Mega Drive game that's quintessentially British. Tea, biscuits, and flying pandas. My name's Mike, and this is the Retro Gamer Boy Show.
Mega Cat.
This is Rocket Panda. So this is a game I actually backed on Kickstarter a while back now, actually. And I got my Kickstarter copy, I think maybe a month ago. But the company that publishes this, Mega Cat Studios, they've also sent me through another copy because you can actually now buy the game from Mega Cat Studios' website. But I thought I'd show you guys exactly what Rocket Panda is. And we can have a quick playthrough. Maybe you'll get through to the first level boss. But it's a cool, funky little game with some nice kind of inertia, physics mechanics in there. And probably one of the best things about this entire game is the intro video here and the song that goes along with it. And given the subject matter, it makes me feel like the development team here may have been English, because there's a lot of tea and biscuits in it. Right, let's get into this anyway. So the presentation, I really like the presentation of Rocket Panda. It's not going to be for everyone. Obviously, the subject matter maybe skews a little bit younger. It doesn't mean it's for younger audiences, but younger audiences will find the subject matter a little bit more appealing. Right, what do we got? We can change the difficulty on it. Keep it simple, because I am. We've got help, credits. Oh, do you know what? I've never looked at the credits. Am I in the credits? Well, we haven't got time to look through all the credits. Right, what else have we got? We've got the intro, achievements. This is quite cool. You can see I've played a little bit of it already, so up to level 5. How many pages are there? There's a lot. Anyway, and we got a mini game as well, and this is kind of like an asteroids mini game. So you see, you got biscuits flying around. And just like in asteroids, you can destroy them, and they get smaller and smaller. You get the gist of it. Right, let's play the actual game though. So I quite like the presentation of this. It's very clean. Artwork's really nice in it. There's audio all the way through it. The presentation's good. You can choose any level right off the bat. I think we'll do the intro world to give you a kind of sense of what the game's like. So, super simple. I think there's like, if I can, there's 2 buttons. These spinning things are biscuits. What kind of, if you're in the UK, you know these kind of biscuits. It's got that like hard icing sugar on it. And you've got to collect the pandas and collect the biscuits and try get as high a score as possible. Those are cups of tea, and they give you a boost, so you can smash through things. And you need that mechanic later on in the game as well. Go get this biscuit here, and then you need a key to open the door. So pretty simple mechanic. And what happens is the levels become more and more complex, and the puzzles become more complex as you go along, and that's where the difficulty for the game comes in. So you can see we've got now moving enemies, and again, presentation's really nice. You know, simple but nice. You know, really clean. The controls are really nice. You know, very intuitive. I'm just using directions to move myself around. And it's got a nice weightiness to the jetpack. So you see if I let go, you kind of float to the bottom there. It's kind of like 𝗏𝗺𝗏𝗃, if you ever remember that game on the Nintendo. Right, so you can get hit, and what happens is you lose a panda every time you get hit until you've got no pandas left, and then I think you're dead, and then you've got to start again. So the first few levels aren't taxing at all because they're essentially a tutorial. So this is the first time you get to use your T power. Alright, let's go through the wall. You see you can smash through the wall and it leaves like a fire trail behind it. Which in other levels you can use to take out monsters that are kind of flying across your path. Right, let's get the tea. So we've got 3 cups of tea. Come on. Oh, I've maxed out 3. Okay, fine. I guess I can live with that. Need all the biscuits. And you can see the whole world is made of biscuits as well. So these are wafers that you're smashing through. And then the world here is these chocolate biscuits. I don't know what the spikes are supposed to be. Icing or something? Right. End of level boss. Bread. No, I've lost someone. Hang on, it's... Got to leave the fire for him. So I've lost all my little... Oh, I'm dead. Oh, there I am. Jetpack destroyed. Let's have another go. It's a fun... I really enjoy it. It's a fun game. Like I said, if you're an action platform player or you love your RPGs, then it's not going to be for you. But if you like these kind of like Rocket Knight adventure type platformers, then you know it's going to be a little bit more up your street. And there's a little bit of a puzzle element to the game as well. Obviously trying to figure out how to take out enemies, how to get through a level with all your pandas still intact. Right, let's see if I can... Got him. Come on. Oh, damn. Gotta wait for him to land on the ground, I think. Right. There you go. Just had to read the instructions on the screen. I died on the tutorial level. Classic retro gamer boy skills. Cool. So there's a kind of overview of what the game's like, and it gets more complex and the level gets more complex and there's more puzzles that come into the game as well. It is genuinely a fun game. So what we'll do next is I'll take you through what I got from Kickstarter. I didn't get the special edition one. I wish I had now because the cartridge there looked really cool. And then I'll show you what you can get from 𝗏𝗏𝗃 Studios, the standard edition that is now available to buy on there. And you can see the differences between the two. But as always, it's really cool to get brand new physical games for our Mega Drive and Genesis. Anyway, let's jump over to that. Now, I was first introduced to Rocket Panda via their Kickstarter, but you can get your hands on the game as well without having to go through the faff of backing a Kickstarter, because 𝗏𝗏𝗃 Studios have this game available to buy on their site now. So 𝗏𝗏𝗃 actually sent me a copy of Rocket Panda, but I'd already backed it in the Kickstarter and I've got a Kickstarter copy as well. So I'll show you the differences between the two. We'll have a look at my Kickstarter version first, and then we'll have a look at this. This is the version that you can buy from 𝗏𝗏𝗃 directly. Now, one small gripe I have about 𝗏𝗏𝗃 games, it's only a small one, and that's their branding that they've got here on the physical editions. I really wish they'd do a little bit more with the branding. If you look at 𝗏magazine_soft, they've got a similar sort of single spine color down the side here, but they copy the original Mega Drive look. You've got the dots there, they use the fonts, and then the same on the spine. You know, they have the lower half here with the logo, and of course then you've got the game logo on the back there. And then if we look at the back again, they've got the one player. They kind of try to keep it close to what the Mega Drive actually does, and I think If we look at some other games, we've got 𝗵𝗂𝗧𝗏. They go much closer to what the original European Mega Drive style is. They've got the blue owl on the front here. Instead of Sega, they have their company logo, 16-bit. They've got the dots, they've got the blue cartridge. Again, copy what it's, it's not exactly the same, obviously, as the Mega Drive, but it's in keeping with it. And as a physical collector, these little details are the things you really appreciate. Again, if you look at Streets of Rage 3, looks exactly the same, so they've copied all that styling. Here's another style. This is the 𝗵𝗺𝗶𝗴 box for Astro Bros. They do some really cool things. They've gone for the original European black box art style, copied it very close. I love that they've put 𝗵𝗺𝗶𝗴 Studios into the Mega Drive logo style. And then again on the back, they've got the 2-player at the top there, and they just kind of mimic what it's like to have a European black box. And then something very different, the Pixel Heart. I really like the Pixel Heart box artwork. You can see here, again, they do the Mega Drive logo. They've got the 16-bit cartridge bit, which you can find on some of the games, especially I think the original Sega Mega Drive cartridges. They'd be off to the side here. Then again, they keep the logo down the bottom, and they have the logo of the game in the middle. And then on the back, they copy what you'd get on the old school versions of Mega Drive. So as a physical collector, I really appreciate the kind of attention to detail and the little bits of extra work that go into it, trying to get it obviously not exactly the same, but close or nods to it. And I just find the Mega Cat styling down the side here just a tad bland, and I wish they'd do a little bit more effort or get it closer to what the European styling's like, so it looks really good on the shelf. But aside that little gripe, they do a good job. There's some really nice, it's a really nice case. They always come with some great artwork on there, and they do manuals, cartridge, so everything you'd expect from a physical edition. Right, let's take a quick look at the Kickstarter version. So this is the Kickstarter version, and this is the version you'll get if you buy it from the store. They look exactly the same. No real difference. It all comes down to the content inside. Although I wish they would do a little bit more with the Kickstarter version. If you look here with Astro Bros, they've got this little Kickstarter edition sticker that they put on the box there. Just makes me feel like I've got a little extra by supporting the Kickstarter. But in the Kickstarter version, we have here a poster that you get, and I think it's very similar to the front cover. Obviously, it's got a blue kind of starburst here. There you go. There's our poster. Then if we open it up, this is where the Kickstarter versions differ from the normal store version. So to start off with, we have this Rocket Panda kind of pin, which is very cool. We get stickers, and if you've ever backed a Kickstarter from Mega Cat before, you'll know that these stickers always come with the collector's editions or the Kickstarter editions there, but always nice to have stickers. We have a number of art postcards as well, which is nice. And then of course, the full color manual. And these are really nice. Really, really nicely done. Again, I kind of wish it was kind of like the original Sega Mega Drive, or influenced by the PAL Sega Mega Drive version, which was kind of that way and then has the image down the side here and then the blue branding there. As a collector, I kind of want it. I want nods to the original, but it's still excellent. This is a full color glossy manual. We got the cartridge, which is great quality. And then on the back of this, we have a flip cover, which is the Genesis version. Now this here is the version that you'll get from Mega Cat if you purchase it from their store. And to be honest, it's very, very close. In fact, exactly the same as the Kickstarter version. You don't get any of the extras. Cartridge is there with a really nice high quality label on it. Something I didn't notice, but is in the Kickstarter version, they've got their own branded boxes there, which is quite cool. You've got the same full color manual, and you've also got the reverse sleeve inside the box as well. So you can have a Genesis version or a PAL Mega Drive version. Rocket Panda is a solid, well-executed game. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but if you're looking for a gravity-based platform game, then this is for you. It's got a large number of levels, variety in its gameplay, you've got that mini game and a number of difficulty levels that give you some replayability. Audio design and visuals are solid, but nothing that's going to blow you away. If you're looking for a big AAA title, this isn't it. If you're looking to just have some fun, then Rocket Panda is the game for you. That's it for this week's show, but I'll be back next week with another brand new Sega Genesis and Mega Drive game.